let me say that uh, for the Azimio team, there are a lot that they can bring on table. But the reason as to why they cannot bring it on table, the Kenya Kwanza government keeps on attacking Azimio. As if you are a leader, there's a way you should show respect to other team. If you are a loser, there's a way you can show respect to the other team. I want to now explain it in different ways. Since election, since the declaration that Mr. Ruto is the president of Kenya, they kept on using a word like Gachagua normally use it, wale jamaa. So, if already you are the leader and you keep on interrogating me, you keep on making me to develop anger, you keep on insulting me, you keep on saying things which are not even real, maybe. If they are real, they can, but if they are not real, but however, the nature of it, you keep on insulting the other team. At the same time, you are the winner, you are the working government. The other team will not feel comfortable to assist you. The other team will not feel comfortable to work with you. So instead, they will regroup themselves to protect themselves. You see, that is one thing. And actually, that is what Azimio they are doing. That's what Azimio Umoja are doing. Because they have realized that the other team are not ready to support them. Because Ruto said that in his government, whether you voted for him, whether not, they will help you. They will get assistance. You will get assistance from that their government. But here comes a case that you keep on insulting the other team. So the other team are not comfortable working with them. And that is why they say they don't believe in handshake. And now, for instance, the Azimio. In Azimio, if we take Raila Odinga outside in the Azimio and maybe Kalonzo and Karua, those are the top leaders in the Azimio, the likes of James Orengo and the rest. But now, what about the common citizens who are living in those particular areas? For instance, let me just mention in Omabay, in a country where I come, there are those living in Omabay that really needs the support from the government. There are those who need help to go and study. The nature of roads are not in good condition. So there are those who do business in that particular area that need the support from government. Now, what about if the Kenya Kwanza government is unable to assist them because of Raila Odinga or because of any other person? What they will do is they will go back to Raila Odinga to look for little support that they can get from him or any other person from Azimio that can help them, because Kenya Kwanza government, who promised to work with them to assist them, are not helping at all. So that is why I can say, to answer your question, that can Azimio La Umoja team bring something on table or not? Or is there any other platform apart from State House that we can air our problem? The answer is yes. Like normally, the Azimio team, they normally organize some rallies, like there was one which was in Kisii, several they have been held in Nairobi. But now the disruptions comes whereby the Kenya Kwanza government thinks that when they hold rallies, they are going to interfere with people's property. No, they are branding the name to be Baraza. It means they are going to sit down, organize themselves. What can we do? If Kenya Kwanza government are not ready to assist us, what can we do as Miola Umoja team? Can we get something to do so that we can assist one another? Because now this government is not helping us at all. Each and every time they keep on insulting us. That is why the Azimio team are holding rallies. And even if they hold rallies, they are peaceful, they don't interfere with any property. It is right and it is good, it is well, because it is the work of opposition to ensure that the government is running accordingly. I think that is what is the work of opposition to do. They push things to do, they push things forward, they put more pressure on the government so that at least the government can work effectively. actually the government with opposition, without opposition, cannot perform well. So if the opposition is strong, like now, the government can work. The only challenge that they do is the opposition is very strong than the working government. That is the only challenge. So with this, you can be assured that maybe in some years to come, or maybe in some months to come, the opposition will overthrow the government. Yeah, it can be, because it is now they are stronger than the working government. One consequence is that they can overthrow the government, and then if they get support from outside the international communities, then they can overthrow the government, because they will regard that government that it is illegitimate, it is ineffective, it cannot perform. So it means it is now the will of the people, the will of the majority, that needs the other government to run the country. Thank you.
Mr. Lendo.
Derek, you articulated well, and I'm glad we come from the same country. The only issue I have with the line of thought is that the government should provide for you certain services that you can easily access from the county government. You mentioned road. You mentioned the infrastructure. You didn't mention the schools, but let me just add the infrastructures within your county. That is why the chapter of devolution was introduced in the new constitution. And when Dr. Mutembei introduced devolution, and that actually made him lose his life, because the presidency was thinking that their powers are going to be curtailed. So by that quote said, you will no longer need the presidency because you have devolved units of government. That was a very, very strong statement. But how well are the county governments that are controlled by a political party that we belong to run? Are they run effectively? Are they interfered with by the national government? You realize that it is just incompetency that some of these services are not delivered to the people. Why are we focusing on the presidency? We are focusing on the presidency with the belief that if we get the presidency, it comes with all the goodies. So an effective president will ensure that everybody gets a piece of the cake. I think Mutembei already have got a piece of that cake despite not voting for William Ruto. I believe Kiaya got a piece of that cake despite not voting for William Ruto largely. So you realize the presidency is trying very much to unite the country around the policy and what it intends to do for the people. For the Baraza, for a long time, in 2007, that was a clear win for Raila, and he was robbed of his victory. That time, we go back to history a bit, we find that Ruto was on our side, and he played a very important role, galvanizing the Kalenjin Rift Valley vote to vote for ODM then. So I will not be surprised. I will not be surprised that at one point the president of the